So welcome back to this video. We're going to talk about currency pairs proper in this video. So let's start with the most traded currencies. Now we have so many currencies. Every country has its own currency. So that means we should have over maybe like 150 currencies all around the world. Let's just say over 100. So it's not all of these currencies that are being traded. So we have the most traded currencies, the most liquid currencies. So which are usually the currencies of the biggest global economies. Okay, so the first one here is the euro. So euro is a currency used by the European Union, which consists of about 16 countries, and we have the United States dollar, we have the Great Britain pound, we have the Japanese yen, we have the Canadian dollar, the Switzerland franc, the Australian dollar, and the New Zealand dollar. So these eight currencies are the most traded currencies in the global forex market. So in front of them are the symbols. So you see that the symbols are three letters each. The first two letters are the official letters of the country that own that currency. Like the United States is US, Japan is JP, Canada is CA, and all that. Switzerland is CH. All right. Why the last letter is the first letter of the currency itself. Okay. The exemption to this is the euro, because the euro is owned by like 16 different countries, which with each of them having equal veto, equal ownership to the currency. So that's why the first three letters is being used as the symbol for the euro. Okay, so let's look at more definitions. So the next one by the right, let's talk about the major currency pairs. Now we've talked about the most traded currencies, or the major currencies that are being traded. Now let's look at the major currency pairs. Now major currency pairs, or a major currency pair, is a result of pairing the US dollar with any of the other 6 or 7 major currencies. Okay, so when you pair the US dollar here with any of these one, euro, GBP, JPY, CAD, CHF, AUD, NZD, so you pair the US dollar with any of these ones, that then you have a major currency pair. Okay, now the minor currency pair is when you pair the rest of the currencies, the rest of the major currencies, without involving the US dollar. So when you pair the euro with GBP, or you pair the JPY with CAD, or you pair the AUD with NZD, all these different pairings and permutations without the US dollar, then what you have there is the minor pairs or cross pairs. Now the third categories are the exotic currency pairs. So exotic currency pairs are made of the currencies of the emerging market. Okay, the emerging market, like we have currencies of emerging market like the South African rand, like the Swedish krona, Mexican peso, on Hong Kong dollar, Singaporean dollar, I know, etc., etc. So when you pair these ones with any other currency, what you have there is an exotic pair. And so the difference between these three types or three groups of currency pairs is that the major currency pairs they carry smaller commission, so smaller commission than the minor. Why the minors, they have smaller commission compared to the exotic. The exotic are the ones that come with the biggest commissions, because they are the least liquid among all these three currency pair groups. Okay, so let's go deeper. Let's look at some more examples of this. Okay, so these are the most traded currencies, again with their symbol. So this is the example of the major currency pairs. So the first one we have there is euro USD, so that's pairing the euro with the USD. Second one is GBP with the USD. So they are major currencies because they are pairing the major currencies with the US dollar. So US dollar with other major currencies. So we also have the cross pairs there. You can see that's pairing the major currencies without the US dollar, and you have the exotic there. So you have the euro and the Swedish krona, GBP with the Norwegian krone, and so on and so on and so forth. So that's it. And let me say once again that each currency is a market on its own. So each of these currency is a market in the forex market. So that means you're going to be dealing with a lot of markets. Okay, so we have traders who specialize in some markets, while we have traders who look at different markets. So we're going to talk about all of these things later on in this series. Thank you very much for watching. I'm going to see you in the next one.